Well, the conflict in Syria was one of the main talking points in discussions between the UK Foreign Secretary Boris Johnson and his Turkish counterpart on Tuesday. Mr. Johnson is visiting Ankara for the first time, and the pair held a news conference within the last half an hour or so. Mevlut Çavuşoğlu said the two nations will take joint steps in making Syria more stable.
From this point on, we're going to be having a more effective strategy to eradicate Daesh from that country, and we can also spend joint efforts and take joint steps in order to have stability in Syria. But we cannot say that everything is in our hands. It would be an optimistic approach because, unfortunately, today there are the supporters of the regime in Syria, and in Aleppo today there is bombing, even though there are ceasefire agreements, and barrel bombs are used against innocent civilian people, and there is this atrocious Assad regime there.
I speak to Hasan Abdullah, who was at that news conference in Ankara. So, Hasan, they talked about Syria. They also talked about the economic relationship and trade ties between the two countries. Give us a bit more detail about the press conference.
Well, a host of issues have been on this agenda. Mr. Johnson said that Britain and his government, as well as the people, fully support Turkey and its people, and he supports the efforts that Turkey is taking against the Gulenists. He said that one of the issues they discussed was the measures Britain could also take. He said that Turkish Foreign Minister had provided him a list of organizations operating in Britain that Turkey suspects of having Gulenist links. Now, Mr. Johnson said that his government is going to be probing those organizations, and then appropriate action would be taken. He also said that the crisis in Syria, the primary actors that are responsible for the mess is the Assad regime, Russia and Iran. And he said that the nexus between these three is exacerbating the situation in Syria. He also said that Turkey is central to global security, and that there are shared values between Britain and Turkey, and there was a lot of discussion on counterterrorism cooperation, and there was also a lot of agreement on that. Economic cooperation was also one of the items on the agenda. He said that both countries will be looking at increasing mutual investments in each other's countries, and also PKK was one of the topics that came up during the discussion. Now, Turkish Foreign Minister Mevlut Çavuşoğlu said that Turkey is concerned about some of the European countries that continue to provide a platform to the terrorist PKK group. He in particular mentioned Belgium, and he said that PKK is carrying out activities in the city centers in Belgium, and that that is a matter of concern to Turkey, considering the fact that it is a declared terrorist organization.
Okay, Hasan, many thanks for that. Hasan Abdullah there for us in Ankara.